Hello and welcome to liferayforyou.com. In our previous tutorial we have seen how we can configure multiple action methods in a controller, and then further we have seen that how we can call a JSP directly from a particular JSP. In this tutorial we are going to talk about session management in portlets. Basically portlet session object provides us the session management, and that object is being provided us by portlet container. The portlet session are very much similar to HTTP session, and these can be used to get and set the attributes as we normally do in HTTP sessions. Plus, we can set the maximum interval time, and basically all of the stuff are same. But there is a major difference between the session provided by portlet and the session provided by HTTP. Here comes the difference between HTTP portlet and portlet session. Basically, if you have remember the HTTP session, there is nothing known as scopes over there. That for a particular scope, you can set the values in a session. But in portlet session, there are two types of scopes available in which you can set the values, which are application scope, and another one is portlet scope. So whatever you are setting in application scope for a session, then those values will be available on overall all of the web components in the portal, which are basically your JSPs or your portlets or whatever you talk about in case of web applications. But in case of portlet scope, the sessions attribute will be available only to that particular instance of the portlet, which we will see further. This is application scope. The attributes are accessible to web components in the same application, instances of the same portlet on the same or different portal pages. That means if you are having a portlet which is instantiable and which can be landed multiple times on a particular portal page, then those session attributes which you are setting in the application scope, those will be available into both of the portlets instances, whether they are on the same portal page or whether they are on a different portal page. It hardly matters for that. Another one is portlet scope, which is kind of specific to a particular instance only. If you are setting a session attribute in a particular instance of a portlet, then that session attribute will be available into that particular instance only. This application scope is pretty much simple, and it's similar to HTTP sessions only, but the tricky part is over here in the portlet scope. Basically these are not shared with other web components, the attribute which are set in this portlet scope. They are not even shared between the portlet instances. For example, you are having a portlet A, and then you are having multiple instances of the portlet A on different portal page, or on a single page. And if you are setting up the attributes in a particular instance of portlet A, then it won't be available to the different instance of the same. We are going to look at using our same portlet which we are being using since the start of our tutorials. Basically let us see whether it is instantiable or not. So for that we will have to go over here, and then we will have to check in our liferay-portlet.xml file, and we have to check whether instantiable is true or not. So this is true. By default a particular portlet is not instantiable. That means you cannot put up two portlets of the same, you cannot put up two instances of the same portlet on the same portal page. You can put up those on different pages. So I have made instantiable true, so I can put up this as many instances as I want on the same portal page. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to our liferay page and just refresh it so that it is pretty much clear. Okay, so we are having this view.jsp. We are having a form over here. We are having an action variable which is being set over here in the action name, and then we are having a sample1. So let's check whether we are having the method. Okay, we are having a method with the same name, so it will work fine. Okay, so let us put up another instance over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up another instance of sample controller over here. So let us see, submit. Let us just rename it so that it is much more clear. So it is submit. So there are two instances of the same portlet over here on this page, which is this and this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set some values in the session from this portlet instance, and I'm not gonna do that from this. So what we are going to do, we are going to fire an action method from over here. We are going to fire an action, and then we are going to set those values in our session from over here. Let's delete this thing because it's obsolete now. So we are gonna set those values, some values from this action method, because we are calling the action method of this portlet only, then the session attribute will be available to this portlet only. That doesn't mean okay, that means we are setting the session attributes for this particular instance only. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fetch the session first. So action request dot get portlet session dot set attribute hi, let's say session where. Okay, we are gonna put over here hi, I am value from session. Okay, so we are gonna do this, and as we know, this form action will be set, and then it will be fetched over here, then our success.jsp will be called. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna put up this session dot get attribute, and then we are gonna fire this thing over here. Okay, so what we are doing is we are whichever portlet will be firing an action, then this action method will be called, and then a session variable will be set over here, and then success.jsp will be called, and then we are fetching this over here in our success.jsp. So what I'm gonna do is now let us fire something from over here. So I'm firing an action method from over here. Let's just not fill up the values over here. So there you go, which is null actually. Why? Get portlet session and dot set attribute. Oh well, it's actually portlet session. It's not HTTP session. My bad. And here we go. So what we are gonna do is we are just going to go back over there, and then we are going to go to success.jsp, and here you go. I am a value from session. So if you see, this session attribute has been set for this particular instance only. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to remove this stuff from over here. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load it back. Okay, so now what we have done is we have removed this action, we have removed this setting of session variable. So we are going to fire again the action method from over here. So if we are firing this, this means the session values are being fetched over here, and this session values are into the user session only up till the user has not logged out. So if I am going to fire an action method from this instance of this particular portlet, then there should not be any value in this session. It should be null, cause the values are being set for this particular instance only. These are not set for this particular instance. So when the session, when this action will be called over here, it will come over here. There will be no setting of session for this particular instance. Then it will go to the success.jsp, and here it should print out the null. Let's check whether it is doing the same or not. So I'm going to submit it. See, it's null. So this proves that the session attributes are being set for a particular instance of a portlet. Those are not being shared for another portlet instance, which are being setted into the portlet scope only. So this is it for the sessions. Hope you are watching, and thanks a lot. Bye bye.